This guy built a $3.5 million per year business teaching art. And he did it without getting lucky, getting famous, or selling his work at exclusive galleries. In fact, he's going to show us how he did it, all from the comfort of his own home, and how his business helped him set up his dream studio.
So right now, with all of our courses combined, we're making about $3.5 million a year.
Stan is the creator behind Proko, a YouTube channel with over 3 million subscribers. Unlike most artists, Stan was able to develop a business model that brings him in over $3.5 million per year by doing exactly what he loves most: art. And in this video, I sat down with Stan to learn the exact strategies he used to go Proko from a small YouTube channel into a multi-million-dollar success. Because Stan's strategies can be copied and pasted by anyone, regardless of your niche, business, or skill set. That brings up the question, how does Proko continue to bring in hundreds of thousands of viewers 12 years after his first video was created?
The content that I make is that it's evergreen. It's not like I launch it, I get this big spike, and then that's it, nobody wants it anymore.
His content strategy revolves around making videos that don't depend on what's popular right now. Instead, he focuses on topics that are timeless, content that can be just as valuable 10 years down the road as it is today.
That portrait course that I made 12 years ago is still selling, and it's selling better now than it did back then.
And that's where the concept of evergreen content comes in. The idea of evergreen content is to create material that remains relevant and valuable over time. When he started out, Stan didn't pick random subjects and topics for his courses. He zeroed in on fundamentals that would have universal appeal in the art world, like anatomy and drawing techniques. The demand for learning these skills doesn't dry up. It only grows as more people discover the art world.
Like I could make 10 more videos about drawing an eye, and each one will do well every time.
So focus on creating material that's not tied to the latest trend, but instead built on delivering ongoing value. When you do that, your content doesn't just get consumed, it becomes a resource that people keep coming back to. It would have been easy for Stan to take his sudden success and use it to buy anything he wanted. But instead, Stan wanted to make sure he reinvested in things to make his business grow bigger.
All the money that I made from in the first 8 to 10 years, I put right back into the business. I just hired more people to make more content, build the website that we have now.
That's right. For 8 years straight, Stan was reinvesting his money back into the business.
Our bread and butter, the thing that people really know us for, are those scripted lessons, the ones that are highly produced.
Stan set the standard high, always looking for ways to improve the production quality, make the courses more engaging, and deliver a better learning experience for his audience. But Stan didn't stop there. There was always a new milestone to hit, something to do to make his business reach new heights. To this day, Stan believes that this is the #1 quality that every entrepreneur should have.
If you don't set that milestone, then you won't grow.
It's a philosophy that's ingrained into Proko's DNA. For Stan, growth just isn't about hitting bigger numbers at the end of the year. You should be constantly evolving, refining the process, and never settling for good enough. This kind of mindset is what separates those who stay small from those who scale big. You can't be satisfied with just one win. You have to start stacking up win after win, using each one as a stepping stone to get to the next big leap. But having ambition wasn't the only thing that made Proko such a large success, because at the end of the day, content is what drives Stan's business. And that meant creating the best videos in the art niche. 12 years ago, most art channels just posted silent time lapses or 1-hour videos of themselves painting.
I wanted to make sure that people watch the video and within 10-15 minutes they learn something and they're like, oh my god, that was really easy for me to learn that thing that I struggle with.
That's why Proko's content seemed so different. He was actually tackling common issues and problems that artists wanted to learn about. On YouTube, most people who were posting videos were posting long-form content with barely any editing.
The quality really stood out at the time. Most art instruction back then was much more long form, where people were literally taking lectures on a chalkboard that they were used to doing in class, recording that and posting it without much editing. And so that was kind of normal back then, but I streamlined it added visuals, and really took it to a slightly higher level.
So Stan doubled down on the quality of his videos, and it paid off. His video views doubled and tripled. Artists were flocking to his videos over all the other channels in his niche, and he quickly grew in subscribers. Proko's videos were filmed in 1080p quality, which was already really impressive for 12 years ago. He also used a high-quality microphone for voiceovers, and he never let his videos go past 15 minutes. And that's because he condenses all of the value in his scripts. While most businesses were obsessed with finding the next big ad strategy, they tend to overlook one of the simplest and most powerful forms of marketing: testimonials and free content.
Natural marketing, word of mouth, is the most effective in my opinion, because you don't have to spend that money on ads. Instead, you can spend that money on hiring somebody else to then help you improve your quality even more.
Artists across different platforms were sharing his courses, and even teachers started using his videos in classrooms. That's how you get organic growth rolling. Ask your happy customers to share their experiences and showcase what you've done for them. Testimonials, case studies, and free educational resources can do wonders for building trust and drawing in more customers without having to spend a single dollar on ads. This is also another concept that most businesses don't use to its full potential, and that's when you open up your business into a community.
The need for more people to be involved in order for me to really achieve my goal of making it like a place where students could really study.
And that's how Stan is able to turn his business into a movement, by empowering others to be part of it. So think of ways to involve your audience and other experts in your field. Whether it's inviting guest contributors or partnering with other businesses, opening up your platform can provide fresh content and attract a wider audience. One of the biggest platforms right now for building an online course business is Kajabi. With Kajabi, you can easily build landing pages, do your email marketing, sell your products, and build a community. When Stan first started out, there was way less tools to accomplish what he wanted to do. But with Kajabi, you don't have to string together a bunch of third-party tools. You can basically just build your entire business on Kajabi.
Don't spend too much time perfecting it, because you have to adjust along the way.
If you're launching a digital product for the first time, don't worry about making it perfect. Launch a basic version, get feedback, and continue improving it over time. And just like Stan, you'll be able to grow a business doing what you love. Stan's business model can be applied to basically any niche, which is exactly why it's so powerful. If you're interested in building and monetizing your own community easily, then consider starting with Kajabi. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.